My name is James, and I have a confession to make. I was never fully convinced by the Ferrari CF90. It was Maranello's first serious attempt at a plug-in hybrid road car since LaFerrari. And while it was packed with cutting-edge technology, for me it never quite came together the way Ferrari hoped. Not like the brilliance we later saw in the 2296 GTB, and definitely not like the masterpiece that became the F80. So when an invite arrived to drive the CF90's successor, I didn't hesitate. This is the Ferrari 8049 Testarossa. And welcome back to DriveSphere. Launching 7 years after its predecessor, Ferrari has clearly used every moment to perfect its hybrid performance formula. But unlike Ferrari's recent V6 hybrids, the 8049 Testarossa returns to something purists love, a 4-liter twin-turbo V8. 2 electric motors power the front axle. Another sits between the engine and transmission at the rear. Yes, 8 glorious cylinders. And it sounds raw, purposeful, alive. There's a deep mechanical resonance that reminds you, this is still a Ferrari at heart. What's fascinating though, this 400,000 supercar actually has more cylinders than Ferrari's 3 million F80 hypercar. Let that sink in. And speaking of the F80, its existence completely changes what the 8049 Testarossa represents. When the CF90 launched, it was Ferrari's fastest and most powerful road car. Now that crown belongs to the F80. But Ferrari says the 8049 Testarossa is still its fastest mainstream production model, leaving the ultra limited F80 in its own category. More importantly, Ferrari claims this car is smaller, more usable, and more livable every day. But first, let's talk track performance. Around Fiorano, Ferrari's legendary test circuit, the 8049 Testarossa is 1.5 seconds quicker than the SF90. That comes from increased downforce, up by 25 kilograms, and an extra 49 horsepower. Total output, a staggering 1360 horsepower, 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.25 seconds, 0 to 124 in only 6.3 seconds. And yes, it feels every bit as insane as those numbers suggest. But raw speed was never my issue with the CF90. My problem was how all its complicated systems didn't always blend into one cohesive driving experience. So how did Ferrari fix it? With even more advanced technology, but smarter this time. The suspension has been fully recalibrated. Ferrari's latest ABS Evo system improves braking consistency. And there's now a system called FIVE, Ferrari Integrated Vehicle Estimator. It studies your driving style in real time, predicts your next move, and keeps the car balanced in its performance sweet spot. Essentially, it makes you a better, faster driver. And from the first lap, you feel it. The front end bites hard. The car rotates beautifully. It almost feels like rear-wheel steering, even though it doesn't have it. The agility is unreal. Even on a slightly damp track, the 8049 Testarossa feels controlled, intuitive, and alive. You manage the weight through the brakes. Trail it into corners. Feel the front load up. It works with you, not against you. And that's the huge difference. This feels far more cohesive than the SF90 ever did, even in its hardcore versions. The car I'm driving is fitted with the optional Assetto Fiorano package. The 30 kilograms of weight reduction, the lightweight Alcantara racing seats, the Multimatic passive suspension, and those dramatic twin rear wings, which produce 3 times the downforce of the SF90. Downshifts hit like gunshots. The speed is savage. You can feel countless systems constantly working together, managing torque, grip, aerodynamics, and balance. Yet somehow it all feels natural, not artificial, just incredibly fast. The roll that bothered me in the CF90 gone. This car stays flat, planted, and confidence-inspiring. It moves around just enough to stay exciting, but never chaotic. On track, the 8049 Testarossa is wild, but brilliantly controlled. Ferrari has clearly learned from every criticism of the SF90. And it shows, wise, this is another bold creation from Flavio Manzoni. It's controversial, futuristic, almost spaceship-like, but it absolutely needs to be seen in person. The rear end is dramatic and wide. The front takes inspiration from classic 1980s Ferraris. The sculpted doors are formed from single aluminum molds. Cooling has been massively upgraded too. Bigger radiators, more airflow to intercoolers, redesigned underfloor, downforce is up everywhere. At 155 miles per hour, the rear alone generates 100 kilograms of aerodynamic load. This is serious engineering. But on the road, aero matters far less. What matters is feel, grip, comfort, usability. And here's where the 8049 Testarossa really impresses. The ride quality is shockingly good for something this fast. Even on rough roads, it feels composed and refined. There's engine noise, glorious engine noise, but comfort never disappears. Ferrari has nailed the balance. Inside, 2 major improvements stand out. First, real physical buttons on the steering wheel. No more frustrating touch controls. Second, repositioned gear selectors that are far easier to reach. The cabin now feels more like the 296. Compact, driver-focused, and intuitive. Visibility is good. Comfort is excellent. This genuinely feels like a supercar you could drive every day. Not everything is perfect, though. The V8, while brutal and exciting, lacks some of the melodic character of Ferrari's V6 hybrids. Steering feel on public roads could be better, and the softer Magnaride suspension, while comfortable, slightly dulls the car's sharpest edges. For maximum performance feel, the Assetto Fiorano setup is clearly the one to choose. Overall, the 8049 Testarossa sits perfectly between the 296 and the F80. More agile than the F80, far more powerful than the 296. And despite being all-wheel drive, it still feels wonderfully rear-biased in aggressive modes. Yes, it demands respect. Over 300 horsepower always will. But treat it properly, and it rewards you with one of the most thrilling driving experiences Ferrari has ever created. The gearbox is phenomenal. The brakes are outstanding. The power delivery is brutal yet usable. Ferrari had a difficult job improving this F90, but honestly, they've nailed it. On track, the 8049 Testarossa is sharper, faster, and more engaging. On the road, it blends comfort with outrageous performance beautifully. It may live in the shadow of the ultra-rare F80 war, but make no mistake, this is no consolation prize. The Ferrari 8049 Testarossa is a technological masterpiece, a thrilling everyday supercar, and one of the most unique performance cars on the planet. And you experienced it here, on DriveSphere.